I never use condoms. Never? Never.
Fucking raw.
No condom though.
My dick was unprotected.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
No condom though.
Like, I know a couple dudes that was kind of like that. They never wear fucking condoms. They ain't get AIDS.
Back up in your venereal.
Okay, episode 70.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who on that 70s show would you smash first?
Ooh.
Kelso
No.
or Hyde?
I gotta pick Kelso or Hyde?
Yeah.
Or what's
No, just them. Did you watch the Central Park? You don't rock Netflix, do you?
I had it for a while, but the Central Park thing?
Yeah.
I seen a thing on that. Like, I didn't see the new thing on it.
Yeah.
But I seen like an old
The documentary?
like the old, like there's an old documentary on it. I think something about it.
There was a documentary on Netflix like a year or two ago.
Oh, I think the thing that I've seen was like way long ago.
Really? On the
Yeah.
Central Park 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might have been just like something on TV or something like that. I might.
The movie, they're the like 4-part series or whatever. It's really good.
It's really good though. Yeah.
It's like, it's fucked up. I mean, like, it's something I already knew a lot about.
Yeah, because I think there was some TV show that I watched it on or whatever like that years ago.
Yeah, it's like, it's pretty fucking...
That was like super years ago though, so it must have been like something old,
Yeah.
like before YouTube and shit.
Oh, yeah, it's just like, it's fucking...
Yeah.
And their story is just one of so many, like, you know what I mean? It's so fucked.
Yeah, different cases being fucked up. Actually, I think Meek Mill got a new
Did he?
person on his case. So you're asked to him because that bitch was fucked up.
Yeah, maybe he like smashed her one night and didn't call back or something, and then she became
Probably.
a judge.
Probably.
And then she's like, yeah.
Yeah, I was telling you, I watched that that interview with the Lisa and the porn star.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, she was saying like because she does sports stuff now.
Yeah.
And she deals with a lot of athletes, and a lot of those athletes that want to cheat on their girl. Yeah, they actually got a pretty good fucking system set up. They got like they got somebody that will like deal with the girl, and set them up with their side piece, and like make sure like the girl will make sure she doesn't have her phone notifications like her area on the phone. Like I think they just take their phone for the time that the girl's with the guy, and then they there's these people that kind of like coach these girls to be.
Where did you see this interview? Was it Brilliant Idiots?
It wasn't Brilliant Idiots. It was Andrew Schultz.
Okay, yeah.
The show that he does without Charlamagne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flagrant.
Yeah. It was on there.
Okay. I seen a clip of that, but I didn't watch the whole interview.
But yeah, it was pretty dope. Like yeah, so like they have people that are kind of like side chick managers.
Okay.
So then like they don't want their they live big like superstar lives, right? Like they don't want their wives to find out about this, and
What the fuck?
so and they want side bitches. So like they have people that will like go around and scout. Go around and scout for girls and like see what kind of like and they'll like kind of these people will interview these girls, kind of find out like what kind of girls they are, so that they don't want like clout chasing girls that are gonna
What the fuck?
make a big scene about it. But like, yeah,
How do you even go about like?
getting a side chick manager.
It just seems.
Do you think that's the right name for it? Like
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But like, I just think it's like how do you even get recruited for something like that without there being a feel out there? Like a feeler, you know what I mean? Like we're looking for this in some degree. Like,
well, I guess what the manager is like the basketball player or the athlete or whoever it is says like, hey, I like these kind of girls. I like.
yeah, but I mean, like without putting a feeler out there, being like, hey, like star basketball player looking for side piece. Like how do these girls get recruited? Like, there has to be some sort of a feeler out there, whatever the feeler is. Like, it's not like they're just walking around L.A., this fucking side chick manager looking for random chicks on the beach and, like, having 20-minute conversations with them and, like, unbeknownst to them knowing. You know what I mean? There has to be a feeler out there to acquire these women. Yeah. So how are they not clout chasing from the jump? Like, anyone who would sign up for that is clout chasing because they're seeking
I don't know how that works.
to find a relationship in someone who's successful.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work, but I think the whole idea of it is hilarious. Like, so like, let's say like I'm a big basketball player.
Like, that's so fucking
I'm
weird.
like, yo, I like these types of girls, and like, so I got somebody that'll go out and search for these type of girls. They could put out something because they're not putting out the actual basketball player's name or anything like that, right? They could just be like, hey, I know this basketball player. He's interested in just one night stands or side.
Yeah, but how many girls do you know? Do you know like a million different girls that you're like, oh, he'd be a good fit for her and her? Like, there has to be a feeler.
Exactly.
There has to be a way that these girls are brought into this pool of, you know what I mean?
I don't know how that works. Maybe like a certain girls at the clubs and shit like that. The girls that go to the clubs and like this guy talks to the girls at the clubs.
Maybe. I don't know. It just sounds so fucking weird. Like that.
It does sound weird. Like, yeah, I get your point. Like
I can almost get the side chick manager part, but the fact that it's like there's scouts and stuff, like I don't understand how that part works. Like that just seems like the only way it would work is if they put a fucking ad out in the paper saying like we're looking for women that look like this to this for.
Or maybe even like the guy has an idea of like, okay, hey, they're at the club. And they say to their side chick manager, they're like, "Hey, that girl right there, I'm kind of into her.
Line it up,
and go talk to her and see if she fits the profile."
That's fucked,
right?
That's so trippy, man.
Cause I think like that's one way that they could do it. Like the ball player be like, "Hey, that girl over there, I like that girl."
But then but you know what I mean? Like a girl who's just like actually gonna get like in like they're not gonna go sit through a meeting with your side chick manager if you fucking already met them. You know what I mean? Like it's just like it's such a weird like it's like auditioning. Yeah. It seems like. And if there's an audition, then there's a feeler out there.
Yeah.
It just seems like it's like backwards to me. It's like we don't want clout chasers, but I don't see how that could be foolproof to get.
But like they make sure like so they don't have their phone notifications or like locations on, and or even I think they just take their phones and give them back afterwards.
Wow. Is she one?
No, she said like actually like they're talking about it and like they're saying like she would be like a really good side chick manager. Like she'd be the one talking to the girls,
yeah,
and she'd be the side chick manager, which like I think like how famous she is as a porn star and just like, and she's into sports and she like does all that shit. I think she would be a good side chick manager.
A side chick manager, like bro, that's fucking ridiculous. Like the whole idea is just ridiculous. It's hilarious, but it's
well, even like the one guy I commented, he's like. See, like Tiger should have had one of those.
Yeah.
Instead of putting his voice on the voicemail, he's like he should have had the, because I guess like any like so the side chick doesn't message the ball player at any time or like they don't have any like communication besides. So like if the side chick wants to like get with like she messages the manager. And the manager sets it up where
no,
like they don't actually talk,
bro.
Like outside of like them like having when they're around each other.
That's fucked.
Yeah, because well, you can't have like you can't have proof that you're messaging this girl, right? You can't have proof of that you're out there being.
But you're messaging your side piece manager.
What if like. That's tied in with like your other manager, like.
But what if it's not?
I don't know. I think.
Who is Kirk? He texts you a lot. Never heard of him before. Oh, yeah, childhood friend. Like, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
That's fucking trippy, though.
Would it be Kirk or would it be Kyle? And we put his hands through the drywall.
So is there a real Kyle, or is this just like people like, it's just like something that became a thing? It's like
You ever seen you ever know like certain people with the same name, and like sometimes like those two people like not always,
but they do like similar shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the whole idea of it, is like Kyle's punch holes in drywall with Drink Monster.
Yeah. And like, the best one I seen was like it was George Bush, and like the Kyle above him, and they had the towers, twin towers, and they were like, oh, the towers are drywall.
Yeah. I seen a savage one. It was Chris Brown and Rihanna sitting beside each other at like an award show when they were still together, and it circled Chris Brown. It said Kyle, and it circled Rihanna and said drywall. I was like, oh man.
See, like even like I got two names. I got the Eddie and I got the Glenn, right? But I don't know like hardly any of either. So like I don't know if the stereotypes really match. Like you know other Kellys?
Not really.
So
Females.
Yeah, we have. So it's like Matt's. There's some Matts that like I know that are very similar.
Yeah. Yeah, that one I could see.
Yeah, but it has to be like really like common names like a Chris or.
Kyle.
But yeah, the Kyles with the.
Do you know what I think the worst artist name of all time is?
What?
Kyle. Don't you remember that?
No. That's probably why I don't remember him.
You don't remember Kyle?
No. That it was just Kyle?
Well, I'm pretty sure he's still active, but
What, a rapper or a singer or?
yeah. He never really like popped though, but like
Okay.
see, and I never really peeped the shit just because I'm like, fuck, like that's the dumbest name for an artist I've ever seen.
Yeah, we brought up
Kyle.
Okay, never.
Like his artist shit comes up right at the top, and then nothing else about the artist. Like, it's fucked. Like that's like I don't know. In today's world with online, like that is not a smart move to make your name something as bland as Kyle.
Okay, so what name would you give to somebody that got caught speeding and they got pulled over and like they told the cop, hey, I ate some hot wings, like I really got his shit right now. If we're gonna put a name to the stereotype.
Eddie.
Honestly, if I had to shit, I'd probably I don't drive, but like I'd probably speed
Would you?
if I had to shit.
Why don't you just get out and shit in the bush?
What if you're not around a bush?
Shit on the pavement like a dog.
Just get out and shit. Just get out and shit on the side of the highway. Yo, man's violent.
Can you imagine you're driving down the highway and just see some guy squatting at the side, like right at the line of the grass, fucking shitting?
Oh man. Yeah, but yo, that's definitely an Eddie.
Yo, on Thanksgiving this year, do you want to take like a sack of frozen turkeys and throw them at people on the street? Like, see it? Like, just huck them at their heads?
Frozen turkeys? Like,
Yeah.
I think, yo, people get knocked the fuck out with a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
turkey.
How was your Thanksgiving, Kyle? Well, I got knocked out by a fucking frozen turkey on Sunday. I don't know what was happening. I'm walking down the street, and next thing you know, I'm on the ground.
So I was on my way to the store to get a fucking, monsters are on sale at this one store I was sitting at.
And then I just felt something hit my head, and I woke up, and there's a frozen turkey beside me.
Then I put all holes in all the drywall at the hospital.
Kyle versus turkey. Bro. So there's nothing else worth talking about in the world right now. So, what we're going to do right now
wait, hold on.
We're going to say a prayer.
Hold on, no. I got one more.
Okay.
Okay, we got to bring back the thing that you said on the podcast.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, we were talking about guys that are some guys are titty men, some guys are ass men, some like kind of equally both. It all depends on which way the girl is facing.
And I said
To
that,
me.
and I said that if you like ass over tits, you're kind of suspect.
Yeah.
I don't remember saying that, but sometimes I just be saying shit to be saying shit.
Yeah, when I was looking back at the footage,
But
I was like,
that's kind of true. Like I don't necessarily disagree. Like if you asked me that randomly without saying that I said it in the past, I don't know if I'd stand on a leg to defend that point. But the fact that you told me I said it in the past, so now I have to try to figure out where my mind frame was at when I said that. It's like putting it context to like out of an hour interview when there's like 1 minute of clickbait.
Right.
And it's like, then when you put it in context with the whole interview, it's like, well, you didn't even say anything like bad. But it was just like the way that the one clip is contexted, right? And that's kind of like almost how I feel about that.
Honestly, like I was downtown today.
Because if you do prefer an asshole over a pair of tits, like I'd rather put...
I mean,
I couldn't even actually say it. Like
you know what though? Like different girls, obviously everybody's shaped differently, right? And like some girls can be like super sexy and have small ass titties, but like a nice ass. So it's like maybe like that particular girl has a nicer ass than her titties.
But you know what though? Like with the ass, it's like
me, like I like nice. Like if I had to pick one, I'd edge to the titties.
no, you wouldn't.
But
You
like,
just don't want to be suspect.
No, I don't care about if you think I'm a suspect or not. Like fucking, my dick gets hard when I say pussy. And
Are you suspecting a child?
wait, what?
Are you suspecting soon?
No. Why? Cause my belly?
No, I heard there was a baby Eddie on the way.
Oh.
Have a baby by Eddie, baby, and be a
Yo, it doesn't even.
trillionaire.
It doesn't even like the girl's like, the baby hasn't kicked once, but at night it keeps me up by going.
Yo, do you think
That's when I would know it was mine. If the baby was in the womb and it was like, I'd know it was mine.
it's like an Ewok in the womb?
Yeah. Yo, I'm like, fuck. I don't even have to go to fucking Maury. Like, this is my kid.
Speaking of an Ewok in the womb, so how do you feel about like breeding things like cabots?
Cabots. I think a fucking great idea.
You know, like cats and
Yeah.
rabbits. Cabots are sick.
That would be sick.
So like,
There's already
like what kind of animal would you like to breed with?
Wait, am I bringing two animals together? Or
Well, just the thought of an Ewok in a female's womb, just tomb. Whoa. Microwaving babies.
holy shit.
Wow.
We're going left field now.
But the idea of an Ewok in a woman's womb.
Okay, so wait. You said if I'm mixing two animals together, or I'm mixing
Like if you
my
had to
DNA?
make like a 10-month porn, and it was like a girl gets brutally fucked by some sort of animal, and then has its baby.
What animal am I picking?
Yeah.
A raccoon.
Oh. So it's like a little raccoon human thing that comes
Yeah.
out. That's kind of nasty.
It'd be kind of cool though.
All right. It's the next subject.
No, we're not moving on yet. So what animal would you pick?
A horse, and then a fucking minotaur or centaur or whatever they're called, centaur would come out.
The girl would die, and she wouldn't even have the fucking.
No, she'd give the centaur. Girls get plowed by horses all the time.
All the time, okay. Yeah, that's a thing.
It is a thing, though. It's actually a thing. You've never seen it?
Yes.
You have seen it,
Yes.
and it scarred you for life.
Yes.
Yeah,
I never watched it again.
yeah.
But
It's fucked up.
It still happens?
I'm sure it does. I remember when I seen it, there was enough of those flicks on the internet. It's not like there was just one clip.
Okay.
It was plentiful. I had to pick through an abundance of clips to decide which one
abundance
I
of
was
clips.
going to choose. And the one I chose was fucked up. The horse dumped a load inside this poor woman. And that's what made me think, wow, is she going to give birth to a minotaur?
Yo. That must have been a big load too, eh?
It was fucked.
Like,
It scarred me. Like, I'll never forget that. It's like one of those images that's like burned in your head. Like, now I kind of wish I didn't bring it up. I haven't really thought about that in a long time.
Like,
That was fucked up. Like, that's the same reason I won't watch Two Girls, One Cup.
Like, I seen this
one.
one.
I heard it's just so disgusting.
I seen this one porno where like, well, it was just a weird clip, but it showed the girl and she had her one leg up and it was just like she had nothing on. It showed her pussy and it was like, you know what, that pussy actually looks pretty good. And then it started opening up and a ball of gummy worms fell out. And I even looked at gummy bears the same. Yeah, it was hilarious. And like that was only one part of the video. It was a 4-part video. The other part of the video is like the guy's like fucking throwing fists, and it's going in the girl's ass. Like that's how loose her ass was.
That's fucking nuts.
And he's just like,
yo, just take a slight break.
Hold on. While we're on this topic, I just want to say like the last part of that video was it showed 2 lesbian girls, right? And the one girl starts fingering the other girl.
Yeah.
And she gets up to like fucking her like bicep, and then she pushes up on her stomach, and you can see the fingers.
Oh man, is that even real?
I watched it. All right, we're gonna take a little clip, a little break.
Yo, so how would you feel if you're in the presence of a sexual Sasquatch?
Is it a hot Sasquatch?
I don't know. Can a Sasquatch be hot?
Maybe.
What about if there was
what is the
if there was a Sasquatch that was sexual in Saskatoon? Would you have sex with it?
What's his personality like?
Sasquatchy.
Is it cool
Like
though?
very trying to not be seen. Like very low key.
I'd probably do it because yeah, it's not trying to cause any drama. It's just trying
If you
to
were
be
married, would you deal with a Sasquatch? Because you feel like you wouldn't even need a side chick manager for it.
Right, yeah.
Like, is there always being
my
low key?
my side chick would be a Sasquatch. A Sasquatch would be a fire side chick.
Like not getting all up in your shit. Like a
Yeah.
Sasquatch ain't gonna text you.
Right.
You don't even need the side chick manager. Like you just legit go out to the woods when
And
you
just-
want to fuck, and it recognizes and it's like,
Yeah.
oh okay,
Yeah.
party time.
Party time. Excellent. Woo, 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 woo.
So do you?
Yeah.
like, are you the
That's
top?
a great idea.
Are you the top or the bottom to the Sasquatch?
I'm the top.
Because you realize that Sasquatches are male, right?
No, there can be female Sasquatches.
No,
Come on, bro.
no, man.
You gonna hit me with that now? You know what Sasquatch is fucking
Crescabas season has returned.
has that bomb puss.
Nah, man. But you're an ass guy, so I get it.
Yo, women's asses look nothing like a fucking guy's ass.
What if you shave all the hair off the guy's ass?
Just the shape.
Do all baby asses look the same?
I don't know.
Crescabas Caesar has returned.
Right? Like, yo, like if you know, there's something wrong with you.
If you know, you know.
No, if you know that, if you know what.
How do we feel about when LL Cool J said to stop the Jeep? She's only 17, but yo, don't sleep.
Yeah, that shit was wild. Like, what are you doing, Al? Like, 17. How old was he?
Probably like 20. 21 maybe. I don't know. It was big old butt.
Okay, but like,
He went to the high school around 3 o'clock.
if he's still in high school, it's all right.
I don't think he was in high school.
Yo, those guys always showed up. I was so.
You remember that?
I
Like the
was
25-year-olds who would come pick
I
up like
was
the grade
pissed.
9
I was
girls
like,
they were
You're a
dating.
fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
You're a fucking
But
scumbag.
it's very common.
Yeah, it was very common. Yeah.
And now that I'm grown up and I look at it, I'm like, well, I guess that's technically like statutory rape, isn't it?
Right? Like, but I guarantee
Or
it's still
whatever
happening.
you call it.
Guarantee it's still happening, but it's like, yeah, it's like I don't know.
I just think it's odd that we all went to high school with like girls who dated dudes that were like 25 and shit, and they were in like grade 9 and 10.
And like even like
But yet then like when we hear about it happening, like we think it's so fucked up.
even like
R. Kelly is basically that guy. He just never grew out of that phase.
I was talking with this girl about
I'm not defending R. Kelly, but I mean
a similar situation, and she was saying there was like when she was 17, yeah, she was with somebody that was like 26 or something like that, and like I was like, that's fucked up. That dude's a fucking creepo, and like she was like, no, that's like a normal thing, and then she tried to compare like the 10-year difference like later on, like a 25 to a 35. I'm like, that's not even close to the same thing.
yeah, well, I don't know. It's a it's a slippery slope. It's a weird thing. Like I personally wouldn't want to date a 17-year-old. I think that would be weird. What do you have in common with them? But
like even when I was like
I just like we all know mad people who are getting down like that, females and males. So it's like
even when I was like maybe
I just think it's
just 20, me when I was just 20, and like if somebody was like somebody my age was dating some girl that couldn't get into the bar, we were like, oh man, you better go tuck your girlfriend in, be like, fucking, like before we go to the bar, like, you better, is it past her bedtime?
Yeah.
Like we would make fun of guys that like couldn't take their girls to the bar.
yeah.
Like that was the thing. Even when I was 20 and like we were getting in the bar at 19.
Yeah.
So we were making fun of those guys at that time. Now the guys that are 25, like I wasn't hanging out with anybody that was 25 that had a girl that couldn't get into the bar.
None of my boys did that, but I remember being in high school and they were like there were dudes who were like 23, 24, 25 dating like chick I was in grade 9 with or grade 10 with.
Yeah.
I used to get
fucking
pissed.
Creepos.
We'd be like, yo, you're picking her up and shit in your souped up fucking Honda and shit like that.
Fucking
It's
creepos,
like,
man. No, those guys are fucking creepos. Like,
but that's what I mean. Like, why we should target the people we know in real life. Like, I'm not saying we shouldn't not target celebrities either, but I mean, like, we all know these people. Like, this is a common thing. Like, we act like it's like
I disassociated myself with like any of them. Like, so I don't know any of them now, but like, yeah, there is those people out there,
and they're like there.
Yeah. Because I was like, I'm not gonna hang out, especially like I'm not gonna hang out with somebody that's fucking has a girlfriend that's like at least can't get into the bar.
I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah.
It's just weird. But
so all you creepos, fucking man up and get yourself a fucking and plus when I was in my early 20s, I remember so my first roommate when I moved out from home, he was a cougar hunter, right? And like I remember like being at the bar and I was like 20 and like I was talking to these girls that were like 27, 26. I'm like, they were the same age as him. I'm like, yo, come over and be my wingman. He's like, no, those girls are too young. So like when I was in my early 20s, I wasn't even going for girls in their 20s.
oh shit.
I was going for girls in their 30s and
Damn.
Cause like man, I was having a good time. Like and like I felt like a lot of those girls even taught me things. Fucking
Yeah.
they're like fucking get down on the fucking. Get down, like they fucked me. Like they didn't want to like cuddle. They didn't want to fucking. They're like,
They knew what they wanted.
They're like, yo, my kids are gonna be up soon, so fucking you gotta go. That's kind of shit I was on at that time. I wasn't on you fucking creepos, fucking you creepo shit.
Yeah. So I got a business idea.
Okay.
Do you think it would be a profitable business if, let's say, we started a business off, you were able to kill a pedophile, and I say $100 a head. So you could call it whack-a-ped, or petty whack, or whack-a-petty.
It'd be a very
Whack-a-petty.
It'd be a very profitable business.
$100, and you just get to go in there, pick your weapon of choice, and just muck a ped.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's that one type of like crime you can do that like socially, like society doesn't ever believe you're rehabilitated from. Pretty much any other crime, like even murder, you can rehabilitate from. But I find the general consensus is that like people think if you're a pedophile that you deserve to die. So what about whack-a-ped for a business?
That'd be make a lot of money.
Would you pay $100 to whack-a-ped?
I don't know, like maybe you give me the coupon for like 20% off.
A little Groupon discount.
Yeah.
2 peds for the price of 1.
Yeah, if it's your business, then like we're homies. I expect maybe like a little discount.
A couple free mucks.
Yeah.
Just get your aim right.
You give me a couple free ones. I'll pay the 100 for a full one.
What if you got like a high profile pedophile? Then you could like charge like mad money, and we just let the community do the social work. You know.
And how are these people? Like, how are you killing them?
By choice.
Like any way you want.
Like they'll probably provide you like a sword, a chainsaw, a couple different types of loaded guns. You could just punch them till they die.
A flamethrower.
Can you imagine getting punched till you died? Like being punched to death?
That would fucking be crazy.
That's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
No one ever thinks about that. Getting mucked by a punch.
That'd be a shitty way to die.
Getting punched to death. Like
burning to death would be such too.
Yeah, but getting punched to death though, because like you can't even like pass out from that. Like they just keep punching you. You're like, fuck, this hurts.
Yeah.
Then finally, like when one blow just like disconnects like your jaw or something, or like does something that you just can't redeem from, and you're just like,
that'd be a shitty way to die.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Getting punched to death.
I think I'd do that to one of them.
Punch them to death?
Yeah, but we said I can get.
But you might have to pay by the hour because like you can't just like use the facilities all day to like.
Okay.
Like, what if you wanted to rape the pedophile? Is that acceptable?
You gotta question the person that wants to rape the.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you gotta question the person that wants to do that.
That's suspect.
Yeah. But
That's a
flamethrower.
But you gotta smell that. Think about just how bad it is when you like singe a few hairs on your hands smoking a bowl.
You'd have like you could have a gas mask or whatever.
I feel like burnt human would be a hard scent to get off your clothes.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking from experience or anything.
Yeah. So yeah. Tell us what you think. Do you think you'd pay $100? Do you think we'd be able to make a good business out of this?
Whack-a-ped.
Yeah, Whack-a-ped. It's a good name.
Whack-a-peddy the Dawn. Illuminati. Yo, Tupac would definitely endorse this business.
Oh, for sure. For sure. All right, man.
All right.
Episode 70.
Yeah. 70 pedophiles get whacked in 1 year. That's only $7,000. It's not a very profitable business.
You'll have to figure it out.
Maybe a rack or something.
All right, we out. We need to get some air. I'm fucking dying.
Oh, air.
It's so hot. I got fucking titty juice coming out.